Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Although phones today can basically do everything, like be your phone, computer, and camera, there's one physical limitation, and that's the smaller screen. Tablets and iPads will always be a part of our digital life. If you're in a hunt for your first or your next tablet, what's the best and most affordable tablet this year? Today, we're reviewing the classic looking iPad 7. Is it still worth it? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go. Let's start with the design. The look of this tablet is what you expect from a regular or classic iPad. Bigger bezels and a home button. There's a noticeable difference now though. The side bezels are a lot thinner, and the home button now houses the fingerprint sensor. This also went from 9.7 to 10.2 inches, a half inch bigger than its predecessors. On top you'll have the power button, audio jack, and microphone. On one side there's the volume button. On the other side there's the magnetic smart connector for keyboard, and at the bottom you'll have the lightning port and speakers. The back is aluminum with plastic mesh on top for antenna bands, and the front has scratch-resistant glass. This tablet, like any other iPad, feels premium, a little outdated but classic. Next is performance. This tablet is using the older Apple A10 Fusion. It's a quad-core CPU with 2.3 GHz of speed. iPhone 7 Plus from 2016 is using it too. Same processor and RAM, so basically the same performance. Is iPad 7 slow? iOS is so optimized that even older iPad like the 5th or 6th generation will run smoothly on everyday tasks. It is currently running iPad OS 14.4 that supports split screen functionality. You can open two supported apps at the same time for better productivity. It also has 32 or 128 gigs of storage. 32 gigs is a little small right now, but if you will just stream music or videos, it will be alright. It also has the Wi-Fi and LTE version. The LTE version allows mobile data and iMessaging using the SIM card's phone number, but no calls. Apple is known to produce processor ahead of its time, so iPad 7 is still fast even with an outdated chipset. Next is the screen. Like all iPads from previous generations, it has an IPS LCD screen, but it got bigger now from 9.7 to 10.2 inches. It has 500 nits of max brightness that's pretty sufficient for outdoor use. Anything around 500 nits will be okay on direct sunlight. If you are just streaming Netflix or YouTube, it's like a modern television, you know? The screen is big enough to enjoy any content you watch on it, and large enough to play any games, especially for kids and even teenagers. Next is the sound. The sound of this iPad is really loud, and you really don't need a separate device for the sound like a speaker, because it has a great stereo speakers. I did a test with my Pixel 3 XL, and here's the test. The sound is amazing. I know it's not fair to compare a phone speaker to a tablet, but that's what you get from an iPad 7. A full, detailed, and clean sound. Next is battery. The battery capacity is 8800 mAh, which is big and solid for a tablet of this size. If you want a real-life test, I was able to watch 5 episodes of Amsterdam on Netflix in one charge. It takes me 6 to 7 hours of continuous screen usage before it dies on me, and the standby time is really great. It will take me a week before I kill this tablet in a standby mode. Hey, for more videos on your iPad 7 or similar gadget reviews, don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we're uploading daily. And lastly, the camera. Can't say much about this. It's a refresh of the 5th and 6th generation of iPad from 2017 and 18. It has 8 megapixel rear camera and 1.2 megapixel selfie. Nothing outstanding on the camera performance. I think it was the same sensor from the iPhone 5. I might be wrong, but it's almost the same on paper and performance. It will be usable though for some emergency shots like taking a photo of documents, and selfie is more for video calls. Can't say anything much about the camera, it's just alright. So what is GadgetRevNow's verdict? iPad 7 in 2021. If you own a phone and basically doing everything there for productivity, and just want a separate and bigger device to watch some great content, and maybe continue some productivity work here and there, this is a great duo for your phone. The only downside I see here is future-proofing. It's the same internals like the one we see on iPad 6 of 2018 and iPhone 7 Plus of 2016. But knowing Apple, they will still give this iPad 3 to 4 years of updates, and though it might be slower as it reaches the end of life, this tablet might already have served you well. The only difference of this device from the newer iPad 8 is the processor. And again, if you're not using the tablet for so many crazy productivity tasks and just merely using it for emails, social media, and video consumption, I will highly recommend this. And lastly, from a design standpoint, it looks the same as the iPad 8 minus the newer processor. Who knows you're rocking the older 7th generation, right? If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I will post daily videos of gadget reviews, comparisons, rumors, and leaks. The goal of this channel is to review and compare devices as simple as possible, concise, and friendly, and keeping you updated with the latest happenings around the tech world. Don't forget to drop your comment, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.